Oh my goodness, gamers. How excited are we? How excited are we? Round one of the outdoors. Holy shit. Oh my god. I just need to make sure if I can remember how this goes again. I've done the typical thing after doing a donator-thon where I just don't touch the game for like 2-3 weeks, which is crazy work. Oh my goodness, right. Get back into the swing of things. Hope you're all doing well. For anybody that's here like bright and early, we have just 10 minutes now. 10 minutes, and then the password for the track will come out. Just came back from boot camp. No, it was just getting way too long, and I couldn't be bothered to go to an actual barber and get it cut, so I just shaved it off like 2 nights ago now. Just got rid of it all. Thought I may as well. But no, I'm good. I am good. Done a lot of gardening today. My hands feel it as well. I feel like my hands aren't working properly after doing it. Like, I had not touched the rear garden in a good half a year at least, so you can imagine what it was like. So I've just fully gone and done it all now. Reason being is me and Linda are having a house inspection tomorrow, because there was just like a recent update to the laws around renting in the UK, and you can now basically ask to have a pet, and there's not really much they can do to say no. And Linda's been wanting to get a cat for God knows how long. Like, I feel like she's mentioned it at least once a week in the 6 years that I've been with her. So yeah, might be getting a little cat in the near future. So just got to get someone coming around tomorrow, make sure the house is all okay, see if there's any changes that need to be made to it. So yeah, tidied everything up, making sure the garden's in a good enough condition as well, and we'll go from there. I'd like to, get a nice excuse out of the way early before we get any racing done today. I have not played this game for more than 30 minutes since the day before the update came out. I haven't actually experienced all of the online internet issues yet with the netcode and stuff, so I'm curious to see if that's still the case. If it is, then whenever the race happens tonight, that's going to be my first experience with it, so I've got no idea what to do, really. But the bike that I'm on today, this is a Ducati model swap on the Yamaha 450. That is what we're rocking today. And I thought, since I've been having some good GP results towards the end of that GP season, the 450, I thought I may as well just try it again and see how it goes. I feel like most people are going to be on the YouTuber anyway. No excitement, only pain. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. We got... I haven't looked at the sim stuff yet. Has sim done round 1 and 2? Is sim the week before? I know it's on Wednesdays. So has sim done 2 rounds now before we've done 1, or have they just done parlor? This is Jez's Ducati. Well, sorry, to give you some more backstory on it. This Ducati was bought by BP from somebody completely outside of the video game sphere, or like from a third-party website. He then gave it to Jez to make it more optimized and MX Bikes friendly, so then we had it, and now the model that is on the MXB Hub, OT's website, is Jez's one that he done for us, but BP basically just said, like, since you've done it for us, like, you can sell it if you want to. So yeah, that is one and the same. They are the same model. My frame just dipped for a couple of seconds there. That was weird. Yeah, how are we all doing, gamers? How are we all doing? Yes, I'm racing EU. Racing EU. So to give you a little schedule of how things are going to go, in just under 7 minutes, the track will release. We have 30 minutes, once that happens, to learn the track, and then we'll go into qualifying. The qualifying itself is another 30 minutes, I believe, and then we'll go into the 2 motos after that. I'm not sure if the motos are going to be staggered, or if they're going to run simultaneously. So I'm not sure if it's going to be 250 Moto 1, 450 Moto 1, 252, 452, or if they're just going to happen at the same time. So I'm not sure on the length of the night, but we'll see how it goes. Had a look at the track preview, and I mean, I like what I see so far. Let me move this monitor closer to myself. I feel like I can't really see anything. I like what I see so far. The nature of the track still does look quite quick, but I feel like a lot of the American tracks are like that anyway. But it looks like he's lipped up a lot of the jump faces, which will make you check up the speed a little bit, so you can't scrub super low everywhere. And looks like there's just more general roughness, like some more chop going into the corners than there has been in previous years. So hopefully B-Clay's done some good work for us. And fingers crossed as well that we don't get any like weird legs off now that we can overjump things and crash. I mean, before the update released, I tried really, really hard to force myself to crash when I shouldn't, and I couldn't really do it. I've seen 1 or 2 clips from people complaining about it, but it's like, yeah, you're over jumping and flat landing something and landing both wheels at the same time. Like, just land rear tyre first to absorb some of the impact. So I don't think I've seen any yet so far that have been truly undeserved at all. The biggest issue with, like, the legs off at the moment is people always try and compare it to real life stuff. So if you go, let's take like AJ Catanzaro messing up in the straight rhythm and then just like beating through the air, landing flat and surviving it. It's like, yeah, but that's an exception to the rule. Like, a lot of time you will crash, and because it's a video game, you have to have like a value, a hard-coded value. There's no like variable to it. So it's like, if you make it even easier to stay on the bike, like if you make it even harder to crash, there'd be pretty much no point in running the feature or making the feature to begin with, because you would just never crash at all. So there's definitely a fine limit to it. I mean, I've taken it through its paces. I've taken it around Supercross tracks. I've cased the shit out of Supercross triples, and depending on how you land it, you can survive it, or if you just fully face it, then you die. And I feel like it's quite fair. I feel like it's a very, very fair value that has been decided upon. The road has changed now, which is something that I've not been able to experience yet in public lobbies. I've seen some people saying it's arse, I've seen some people saying it's good. Apparently now it creates more of a rut rather than just random holes around the track, so I'm excited to see how that forms over the course of the 2 motos. But I don't have many expectations going into today. I mean, I am notorious for having really, really bad parlours, and I don't know why. If you go back and look at my results over all the years, like, my parlours have been pretty damn bad. So if I can come out of this with top 10s, top 5s, we'll take that. That'd be a good start. Good start to get the juices flowing for the year. Be excited to stay up and watch the NA boys later on today. I like watching... It's weird, so I like competing in the EU side of things, but I like watching the NA side, because I feel like the NA guys have... Where they've had the track for multiple hours before the race, they really have got everything down just to perfection. So it's fun seeing what mastering a track looks like, rather than... I mean, some guys in EU, they're very, very good at learning a track fast. Like, a lot of time, Cam will have just as fast of a qualifying lap after 30 minutes as the top NA boys will after multiple hours. But again, that's like an exception. For most of us, we're still learning the track as the races are unfolding. So it's nice seeing what people that have fully mastered the track by the race timers. Do I know if they've fixed the riders on track thing yet? If you're talking about like the netcode stuff, I think it's been helped. I don't think it's fully resolved at this point, unfortunately. I think it's still a little bit funky. Not 100% sure. Hello Reaper, hope you're doing well. Yes, track I'm on right now is last year's track. Just spinning a couple laps trying to get the thumbs a little bit warm. The actual track we're going to be playing on today comes out in 2 minutes. 2 minutes now. I've got it pre-downloaded. I'm just waiting for the password to release so I can actually drag and drop it into my game. It should be good stuff. See, I got legs off there, but to be fair, I sent it into the face of that roller and landed pretty heavy, and suspension bottomed out, and I crashed because of it. I don't think there was anything wrong with it at all. I think it was good. I think it was good. Oh, thank you, Mr. Romperdoc. 39 months. You like me? I like you. So that's good. Let's smooch when we smooching. Should hopefully see you A1 as well, which I'm excited for. We've paid for it now as well. So I know that I've said to a few people over the last couple of months that me and the boys are looking to go to Anaheim 1 at the start of next year. We have paid for it, so it's kind of locked in, semi-locked in. We paid for the actual trip itself, like the accommodation and the riding and stuff. We just need to organise the flights now, and then we'll be good to go. Had Dan from FXR just say that to hit him up, and he might be able to sort out some nice passes behind the scenes, which would be very, very lovely. See if I can YouTube privilege my way to some back passes. That'd be good stuff. My mic is a Shure M7B, I think that's what it's called. Shure is SHURE. That's what most most YouTubers these days use. Well, I hope that the update is going to make things a bit more realistic rather than sending massive walls to flat, but I have already seen, apparently there's ways of getting around it. Like, that's a good obsession to have, Honda. Thank you.
Think I might have an obsession with watching
I wish everybody had that obsession. Yeah, I think there's ways around it, like landing so extremely rear heavy that it's kind of like silly. But maybe that's something that can be revisited at some point in time. Bad thing about this update is like it's removed like all my background stuff, so I haven't got like the Call of Duty Warzone Triumph trailer in the background or anything like that as well, which kind of sucks ass. I have seen some people saying, thank you SD, W plug. I've seen people saying that apparently they're having trouble like changing bike, like you have some question marks and stuff. If that does apply to you, then I'd say go and try and remove any UIs that you have in your game maybe, because we've got there's like new filters on here, so like riding style and things like that, so maybe it just affects it in a backwards way. If anybody can post the password in chat, I will be forever grateful, because you know how the website poos itself. But if there's anybody there wanting to be a good boy, very, very good boy. Thank you very much, Liam.
AIM Disaster celebrates 12 months of membership. Let's go 1 year anniversary.
I think the online collisions at the moment are still a bit wonky. Still pretty wonky. But I'm going to experience it for the first time with you guys as well. Oh, I need to make a new folder for my track. So 26 MX. I've got a 26 GP, a 26 Supercross. Now I've got 26 MX. There we go. Oh, legends. Thank you all of you for putting that in there for me. Make my life a hell of a lot easier rather than nothing to tab out and back in and all this shenanigans. Incorrect password. Uh-oh. Incorrect password. It might be one of them weird ones as oh, hang on. I copied Miles. Miles's has an A on the end, but the other two have an L on the end. Let's try that. Yes, there we go. There we go. So looks like Miles got done dirty, and then I got done dirty by Miles's copy and paste. Thank you, gamers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting a database error. Yeah, just check like Discord. I mean, people have just posted the password in chat there. It's over 1,000 signups. Is that across the board, or is that like just EU? I know that the 250 class is usually like disgusting how many signups they have. I should probably load up my MXB as well. Right, 26 MX, Parlour Pro. Let's turn the erode off, keep the overjumping on, and we'll get loaded up into there. Yeah, let me log into my MXB just so it's there when I need it as well, just to check qualifying times. I can check the sign-ups as well, can't I, at the same time?
Became a member.
Oh my goodness, thank you very much, Aim, for the 10 gifted. Jeez.
At Neil 257 became a member.
Gotta mute that in my ear quickly, though. There you go, now you guys can keep hearing Paul Malin talking about facials and I can't. Lovely. Jeez. W. Liam, what a nice guy.
At Kelly 288 became a member.
What was I running? This. Rack sent me this, so I need to put my trust in him and hope that it's actually good. Okie dokie. We spawned in the same place as last year. Flat turn 1, it's just to be expected. You don't want ruts in here, just with 40 people. Has he been a good boy? No. Okay, so. First bit of negative feedback on the track. Please, please, please put a wall of bales to stop people cheating, because there will be people that cheat in turn 1 and just cut straight across here and miss all the carnage out. So, -1 point. But now we hopefully go on to the positive points to see how it goes. Can we do the ANSI line? Yes, we can do the ANSI line. Might be a little bit risky to do that for a whole race, you know, with the legs off mechanic. We'll see how it goes. Definitely choppier than last year's. Definitely choppier. Try a little bit of outside action. Oh, that might be quite outside OP. It looks like you can rail that pretty hard. You might be able... Do you think you can triple over to that roller on the inside? Let's go give that a go. You know what? I think you actually might be able to. If you check up on the little roller before it, you might be able to jump all the way up and over that. It'll save you some time. Yeah, yeet. No idea where I want to go through here just yet. But that actually felt pretty good. The exit of that rut was nice. I'm not going to go for like hot laps as such in this 30 minutes of just learning the track. I'm purely just going to keep riding around, just trying to get a flow going. And I'll save the lap times for qualifying, hopefully. I imagine I'll probably still be multiple seconds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Multiple seconds off the fastest qualifying guys. And round one's always the most competitive anyway. I mean, anybody that's watched me for a while knows I'll go and qualify 15th and then somehow put it on a podium in the race. So just not a hot lapper. I saw this downhill looks pretty damn rough in the preview that I watched. This right here looks quite good. And alternatively, the far outside at the bottom also looks pretty good. Let's try one of them too. I hope that you can't jump all the way to that double like you used to be able to. Good. W plus 1 point. Nice invisible barrier there. We love that. Makes me a very happy man. Which means I haven't got to do any retarded shit trying to keep up with qualifying laps at all. Oh, that a bit of a stretch, that one. That's a big boy. Quite choppy through here, which we like. This corner is usually quite inside dominant, but I think it's just the general layout of the track. Oh. Yeah, these bumps are... Land front wheel, thank you. I'm pretty sure even there, if I would have landed both wheels at the same time, I would have crashed. Little step on. You can probably triple out of that and then maybe double into the corner. I think there's probably a couple of funky lines you can get away with after that finish. Just jumping around the corner there. Hello, Dennis. Hope you're doing well. Just repeating what I did in 2024. Oh, you mean upbeat arse for the first half of the season, and then learn to ride standing up only everywhere, and then also hope that Finn rage or leaves the game and Cam and Tyler have a bad couple of rounds. I want to see tricking you can. You might be able to jump over that. Got to check up a lot for these. They're much peakier than they have been. No invisible wall there, but it's a very heavy landing, so it's probably quite difficult to downside that on a regular basis. So you might be better off just scrubbing it. Try the outside. Actually, okay, you can't hold it on around the outside like I thought you could. This is all usually the same, just roll over that. I like the all the way around the outside here on last year's track. Don't know if that's still going to be the case this year. We try a little inside action everywhere. I used a lot of outsides last lap. Can't get the antsy line from the inside there, which is good. Gives you actually a reason to go around the outside of the corner. That also doesn't feel bad either. What's this inside looking like? You can stay low over that single out of the turn when you take the inside, which will make it come into play. I feel like Brad's done a good job here of cooking up and maybe making multiple viable options. Oh, it feels good. I don't feel good. I feel horrific, but track feels good. You got that big outside there. The acceleration bumps coming out of the tight inside there do not look very friendly. This also feels steeper than last year. I'm scared of hill physics. Uh-oh. Okay, you need to be careful about setting it too far down that hill. Oh my god. My thumbs work, please? They're not doing what my brain's telling them to do right now. I like it being a week late, just because like, even just small track changes to layout as well can actually be implemented. Try outside down here. Usually rail the outside pretty damn good. Less acceleration bumps in the exit of that corner than last year's track, which is interesting. Might make the outside more These bumps are brutal. and getting that horrible thing where both wheels are off the ground at the same time when you hit a bump, like a little bit bad. And then you just can't stop for the corner. I wonder if you can... Nah, maybe not. I'm wondering if you can jump from one table to another there. It's got to be a nice way of getting around there without just slamming into the face of everything. It sent you so far. Oh my god, they've even thought of an invisible barrier there. Good shit. Okay, I was a little bit scared there. I thought you'd be able to step onto this from that roller. Nah, the boys have been cooking. Boys have been cooking. I was just wondering if you could, like, hop a little wheelie and then hop over. You triple around that. Yeah, this legs off mechanic is going to be very, very interesting. It made me scared to, like, try and do any weird stuff in the races. What if I then triple into the corner? There, that was nicer. So if I go double, triple, rather than trying to triple and then double. I don't know how repeatable that is. Felt nice, though. Oh my, that inside is huge. That inside was massive. See, I came up a little bit short on that, and as long as you land quite back or heavy, it's fine. I want to try far outside up here. Oh. I'm always curious if people's brains work the same way that I do. Because I see that and then seem like, maybe you can jump over that inside roller from the outside. Oh no. Oh, that's so doable. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. The fact that I've got near to it means that the fast boys will definitely be able to do it. You're going to have to downside that to perfection. Just with the legs off stuff, you're going to have to downside that so nicely. Oh my god! Rest in peace to me. Get that bump a little bit too fast. Skrrr. Nah, if you downside it rightly, you shouldn't get a legs off. I don't know why I said rightly. That's not proper English. See? It's fine. There you go, there's a hotline for the American boys to go and get dialed before NA later tonight. To be honest, probably won't be going for that in qualifying at all. Others will. I myself will not. I'll just try and get some consistent laps in. B-Clay watching the stream, pulling his hair out right now, being like, shit! Put barriers everywhere except there. Yes, you need the pro version for qualifying. No, I don't think I'd ever consider myself one of the fast boys anymore. I have little glimpses now and then, but I feel like to be a certified fast boy, you've got to be there every single week. And I am not, unfortunately. Can't get away with scrubbing that too much. Let's try and put more of a fluid lap together now rather than keep stopping and hitting sections over and over again. I'm really scared of like even jumps like that, because you still fall in from a decent height. I need to go like a rut or two tighter in that roller. So I'm jumping too far to the left-hand side of the track, and then I'm making the next corner really tight for myself. I don't think I should be trying to go for this outside and like double into the corner, but The fact that I've got it once now just lets me know how doable it is. Oh my god. Oh, there's a big old hole on the face of that, holy. And in typical fashion, we are halfway through the practice time that we have and I need to go to the toilet. It's like clockwork. Pre-race nerves, the pre-race poo. Make myself lighter. I went riding on the weekend. Last weekend with BP. And it was... how do I word this in American terms? It was more local racing. So in UK terms, it was more like club level rather than championship level. So the actual skill ceiling was a lot lower. And I won the first race in my group. There was 2 groups like racing against each other, so I was 4th on track. But in my group, I won the first one, which I was pretty happy with. I went 1st, 3rd, 2nd in group, so pretty good weekend. Got 2 whole shots as well, but then again, I am riding a cheater bike. But BP was also riding a cheater bike. He was on a Varg too, so I still had to beat a Varg out the gate. It was good stuff. Definitely helps from like a confidence perspective. The issue that I've got with my racing at the moment, which is why I say like I just prefer riding bikes than racing bikes, is where I'm on the Varg and I'm always guaranteed like a really good start, is even if I'm against really good competition, I'm still guaranteed like a top 5 out the gate. But my racing level or speed is not up there with them people, so I'll be like 5th around turn 1, and I'll have 20 people come flying past me in the first lap, and it just kind of unsettles you and gets you out of a rhythm, and it's just, I don't enjoy it. So to be racing like a slightly lower caliber of field and actually be up there for a longer period of time, it's just so much more enjoyable. I like that inside. I do. I don't know if it's going to be the most popular line. We shall see. I'll have a look at people's lines that they're taking in qualifying. But it just felt nice. Felt good. I wonder if anyone's going to get like a weird legs off through them rollers. I wouldn't have thought so. It's like the biggest factor into the legs off now is more like the vertical force. So if you're falling from quite a high height, but without having much forwards momentum. But even sending stuff like this downhill, I'm quite scared to go too far. Ooh. That inside's good. I needed to check up a little bit more so I could hook into the tyre inside on the exit, but that felt nice. Don't like that rut as much as I thought I would. It actually, if you hit that fast, it looks like it leads you off the edge of the track. So you might be better off just railing the outside, like the full outside instead. You just stole your start. Oh, I don't blame you. If it's different strokes for different blokes, I definitely have days where I could take it or leave it. I mean, yeah, last weekend when I was riding, it's the first time since owning the bike where I haven't had to shout at somebody to let them know that I'm there, so they don't cut my nose off in a corner. So. What's this collisions option that people keep talking about, by the way? So I'll see people talking about new collisions. Are we talking about the crashing? Like the legs off feature, like the overjump crashing? Because if so, I think that's been on the list for a very, very long time, but he just finally got around to doing it. But when it comes to like the collisions, in my mind was he was trying to work on the way that the collisions work with each other online, but that's what started to cause the netcode to be like really, really bad. Which is why you see people flying through the air a lot, so I think he's like reverting that. Now, their legs off feature's been on that list for years. I mean, there's stuff that I've asked for. I could probably go back into the dev chat 2 years that just hasn't been touched yet. I mean, I got a message from mid last year about the riders like spawning inside of each other when you leave and rejoin a lobby on a different bike. That hasn't been fixed, even though you can replicate it in 30 seconds. So he's an enigma, that man. He works in strange ways. Like, some things he'll add onto his priority list himself without anybody asking for it. Some things are helpful, some things not so much. Just take whatever we can get at this point, to be honest. I like it. But then again, I want the game to be a bit more realistic than it currently is and to slow people down a little bit. Then I also, that's the reason why we asked for it to be a toggleable feature, so the people that like bikes for its arcadiness and just want to have fun can turn it off if they want to. But there's no reason why, like, Pro series in this game shouldn't have it. I feel like it's weird to call yourself a pro in a motorbike video game and then be upset when flat landing something can fall out the sky, like 50 feet out the sky to flat and being fine. Like being upset that you can't do that, I feel like that's strange. These jump faces are a lot more built up than I'm used to. Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll slow people down a bit. Yes, he is Knob Duck, I agree. He is. The full race, I think... should be being streamed on Twitch, I'm pretty sure. If you just go onto the... I think Talon's streaming it. I don't think he'll be live yet. He usually just goes up for the actual main event, so for the motos, not the practice or qualifying at all. But if you go onto Twitch and you filter by the MX Bikes game category, it should be on there. I mean, that was a pretty hard landing. I got a bit of a Barboso rebound bounce there and didn't crash straight away. I'm just scared now. Like, that wasn't a big overjump that I'd done at all, but the fact that I was coming down both tyres together, like not back wheel heavy, I'm just scared. I'm just waiting for one unfortunate legs off to happen. And I'm pretty sure we're still running reset delay for this, like we was in GPs as well. So you can imagine how frustrating it's going to be where if you get it just a little bit wrong, get our legs off from landing too hard and then laying on the floor for 4 seconds on top of that. It's going to be a learning curve for sure. But then I think my goal for today is just to get around the track as smoothly as I can do. Not trying to go too fast anywhere, just try and crash as few times as possible. And hopefully that does me good by the end of the night. We shall see. Have I tried the tie inside here yet? Take the jet on Deegan line. Not sure what to do in this corner. Actually, have I gone around the outside in that corner once yet? I don't know if I have. Oh, you've got to be careful landing in them braking bumps. NA runs a reset delay, yes. They run all the same things. Usually NA have their road like a tick or two higher. For some reason, but there's just different hosts, different preferences. Oh. Hang on. Let me check something ahead of time to see if I'm going to be annoyed at people or not. Let me see if they've added an invisible barrier, because you can do this every single year. But maybe the landing thing will fix it now. I don't know. You can usually do some scumbag shit, like jumping over the finish line. I actually think you might still be able to do it. Like, people start hot laps over the finish line from off the track. I reckon you can jump from that tabletop and land on top of the finish line and accelerate off the edge of it, potentially. Much easier to do on the low quality version of the track, because you haven't got all these objects in the way. Good boys. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I haven't got to be a grumpy old man at all. Nice. See, look, we've been learning the lessons. They know what people will get up to. Like during the GP season, we had a lot of tomfoolery, a lot of scumbaggery. You just have to fully scumbagify or scumbag-proof the tracks. This makes me a happy old man. Undecided on the outside after the finish right now, because it looks like the inside sets you up really nice to jump into the corner after the rollers. It's this one here that I'm still unsure about for qualifying laps at least. I mean, that's pretty replicatable. I've done it twice now. then is it faster? Because you're going a long way out to get to the outside of that corner. Maybe it's quicker just to go tight inside in the turn anyway, rather than rounding the outside. I feel like I'm getting the best drive through them rollers. Oh. We'll take a bit of hill physics. Quite like that. Felt nice. Right, let me try and force myself to go around the outside here. I've not done it yet. Holy minefield. Oh my god. Okay, that's bumpy. Oh. Hang on, I saw a little sneaky rut there break off from the outside and cut down again. Just for research purposes. So it starts here. Ah, I see. Sneaky! Very, very sneaky rut. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, I'm going to drop the kids off at the pool, and then I'll load up into the qualifying server, and we'll go run some lap times 1 secondo. Right, pit stop complete. We should be good to go. Not good knowing that I didn't do a single lap there without crashing. Just didn't run like one cohesive lap, but that's what qualifying's for. Race. What's this going to be called? ARL MX. Oh god. It's got to be 3 or 4 in it. Let's try 3. No! God damn it. Thank you very much, Brad. I'm not sure if you saw my creative little unintentional double line, but I do need to give you a round of applause because the amount of invisible barriers that are around that track to stop scumbagging is pretty impressive. I'm here for it. Only negative I have, you haven't done anything to the inside of turn 1 to stop people from cheating and cutting across it, which always happens on Parlour. Always, always, always. Hello, Sam. I'm good, I'm good. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Boom, 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 boom. The two shark fins. Hang on, let me... No, that's not enough. People will be straight across here. Or just straight across here. Happens all the time. Oh yeah, Brad, I found sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. If you just rail around the outside here, you can double into this inside pretty easily. Pretty clean. But love that there's a barrier up here, so you can't scumbag from off the track over the finish. Love that there's even one here, so you can't jump from here onto this table. Is there any others that I can think of? Yeah, love that there's one here as well, so you can't jump from here to this. It's all good. It's all very scumbag-proofed for the most part. There is not a single fast boy in this lobby so far. Which is not good, because I don't know what kind of lap times I should be looking to run, and I also can't steal people's lines from them, if this is the case. Where is it? Slap that on. Turn this down a bit so the bike's not quite as heavy for qualifying. Right. Did the servers go up late? We've still got 6 minutes of practice before qualifying begins. It's definitely been slowed down a lot. It's not even a complaint, and I don't know if it would actually be good or not. I'd be curious to see it be implemented on one of the tracks. I noticed on the last 2 rounds of GPs as well, and now on this one, the actual ruts themselves, they're getting bigger. Like, bigger and bigger. Like, you can see how big that one is behind me there, the second one. Which, on the surface, it usually... You'd think it would slow people down. But what tends to happen is people just ride the top of it, so you can actually... How do I explain it? If that's the rut, and your bike would sit in the rut like that, you'd think that if it's deeper, your wheels would be down here, and then you can't lean over as far. But what actually happens is people ride up here, so their bike's like parallel or perpendicular to the floor, so they can crank the bike over even faster. So a lot of time that means that the tracks actually speed up when the ruts get deeper like this. I'd like to see how tracks would ride if they're not dug down as much as they are right now. I mean, that second to outside one there looks great. Looks really good. This one here, that's pretty good as well. I feel like that's like the max depth or height one of these braking bumps should be. Or one of these ruts should be, sorry. Oh, why have I not got my... Where is it? There we go. Now we can see what lap times people are doing. But yeah, if you're expecting much out of me for qualifying, I probably wouldn't expect much more than like a top 15 maybe. And that's if I somehow lock in on a lap. But race-wise is usually much better. But most of the time in qualifying for me, I still have no idea what lines I actually want to run. I'm still kind of moving around the track and looking for options. A lot of the time my qualifying lap will be a lap that I just kind of adapt to where I am on the track at each corner. I won't be like intentionally riding to a certain part of the track. Oh, we'll have a little game freeze. Hopefully that's the one and done for the day. Try this outside again. I only gave it one chance and I didn't go far outside. It's not bad. It does put you into like some really seriously choppy bumps though before the next left. Oh my goodness. Please don't go over the bars. Yeah, I thought there'd be a way people could do that. Oh! what did I just hit? Or is there collisions on in the server? Please tell me there's no collisions. No, there's no... What the fuck did I just hit to go over the handlebars? There is no shot it thinks I've hit that fucking shark fin. You're joking. Are the collisions that bad now? Or is that actually like a misplaced collision there? Because I know if the netcode's arse, it can put the actual object collisions where they're not. But that is ridiculous. I'm like 2 bike whips over. Okay. Why didn't I hit it that time? And why have we still got reset delay in the qualifying servers? Turn them off. No need for them. Didn't hit it and I was closer to it that time. I am so confused. I'm very confused. I'm scared that I can't replicate it really easily because now I... Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. There's a few places like that. If there's a few places like that, then that makes me believe that it's game and not track. Because there was a dodgy collision on one of the barrels on Lommel. And B-Clay literally sent me picture evidence of where the collisions are. And I was hitting collisions where they're not. Like, he sent me, like, the blender and stuff like that. And it's purely the game. So how the game works is the faster you're going, the less accurate the collisions are. And that works on riders and everything. So there is a chance that if you're riding past those shark fins fast, the game might think the collisions are further to the right than they are, which is why I've just hit something that isn't there. But the fact that I can't replicate that super easily is scary, because now I don't know if I should just avoid that left side of the track completely, or if that was just like a freak thing, or what. Because we don't want that happening in the race, especially with the reset delay. Very peculiar. And I know that this newest update made the... like, I just don't know if it's made netcode worse, or if collisions are worse, or what, but it's definitely not what it was. Notice we see people flying around a lot more. I mean, I was close to that one and I was going faster. And I didn't hit that one. Ooh. I like the look of that rut just to the left of that table. Yes, Roz, they are. Yeah, we've got the overjump mechanic on for this server. You hit it as well. I'm glad it's not just a me incident. I'm glad that it's other people are doing it. Well, not glad, but, you know, makes me feel better. I don't hate that line that I just took there at all. Not the fastest by any means, but it's nice to have options.
When is your appointment for the hair transplant?
And it actually sets you up really nicely to triple into this turn. Because you're not, like, landing and still turning at the same time. All your turning's done pretty early on. Holy. Oh, some of these bumps are huge. See a pair of wheels. I imagine there's probably a part of tonight that is going to be chalked in one aspect or another. Just, you know, first round of a new game update. It's always going to be interesting. How have I not crashed there? I feel like the overjump mechanic should have come into play. Okay, well, qualifying started now. We've got 30 minutes to try and run a half-decent lap. I think any lap that I just stay up on two wheels is probably going to get me inside the top 40, I hope. I pray. Now we wait. Oh. My frames are not doing what I would like them to be doing. That's not the best start to a lap of a red. I get different kicks, depending on how fast I hit the bump before it. Probably better off like trying to pick my front wheel up first. I imagine we'll probably have quite a lot of bad legs off just whilst I'm still getting used to things. I love how it felt pretty good in practice, and now as soon as we're all on the track at the same time, the frames keep dropping for me. Really want to go around the outside here and try doubling into the corner. Probably not worth it. Just go where the bike takes me for now. No! Oh, I thought I was going off the track. You motherfucker. Didn't feel like I went into that too fast at all. And suspension just fully bottomed out and rebounded me up and over it. Yeah, I'm scared of that inside bump there. I was torn on if I should even take that line or not. That would have been a nice little banker lap to start us off. That would have been good. Now I've just got to try and do that again. It's actually nuts how much you have to scrub these. Oh, I like that. I like going double-double. No, like, tire tap bullshit. Just straight up double-double over it and round. Big fan, big fan. Oh! 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 Keep her going! No point resetting laps this early. I may as well just keep riding. Although I shouldn't be going here. I should be going all the way around the outside. There's one thing we can do to bring this lap time back by like half a second. Around the outside we go. And then, yeah. Oh! See, I landed in the hole there and I didn't get her legs off straight away. Actually, no, Cleoxy's in this lobby. Cleoxy usually gets pretty fast laps. That's somebody to base lap times off of. Reese says I'm slow. He's not wrong. Not wrong at all. Hello, Ryder. Reese would be 100% correct. So I might be able to say 110%. If I can double... Oh yeah, that's nice. It's a little bit techie, because it doesn't feel like you're going to get as much pop as you actually do off of the first single. Probably not going to keep trying to take that inside rut, because that's happened twice to me now. Just trying to turn on braking bumps, so I'm probably better off taking the second rut instead. Hello, Mr. Slip. Not happy Friday to you too. May or may not have just hit that way too hard. Next R6 stream. R6? What's us? We're talking Rainbow Six, are we? Damn, I'm not doing a very good job of getting forwards momentum coming out of some of these corners. Oh, over the bars we go. Try and test limits here, see where I can and can't go fast. Not feeling comfy? I mean, we've got 24 minutes. It's not the end of the world. We'll get a lap time will come to us before the end of qualifying. It's not the end of the world. Not that deep. Looks like RC's actually got a pretty good pace. Don't think I've ever seen him do an EU 450s before. I don't know if maybe he does 250s usually, or if he's just an NA rider. Or if, I don't, he's not an NA rider, he's from Oceania just based on the ping, but, you know, maybe just does the NA series usually. Oh. Oh, I see. Hmm. Haven't made it very far around the track yet, have I? What? Why didn't I hit that bump or the collision that time? I swear I was in exactly the same place. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll keep it going. I feel very whiskey. Like I'm jamming the stick side to side rather than, like, flowing around the corner. So... just try this real quick, see if that helps at all. That was pretty fucking disgusting. We'll go again. Nah, it's just a rough track and I'm trying to charge into corners. There's only so much you can do with suspension. And I was on the brakes quite a lot there as well. I was trying to get to the tight inside that I hadn't done before. I'm sure if I left off the brakes a bit and just went to the second rut like I have been going, that would have been fine. Oh, don't drag the handlebars. Thank you. The suspension's got, or the setup's got different gearing on it. So it's going to be hard trying to get used to that on the fly. Alright, we've got a lap time on the board. Took over 10 minutes worth of qualifying though, or 10 minutes of practice. So based on that lap, we only just got into the 202s. It would not surprise me to see the top of 450 qualifying being like a 157, I reckon. 157. Feels good, sounds good to me. Oh, God. You can see what happens when I then try to take in what I think is going to be the main line. Why do I take these alternative lines and then get used to them? No. First half of that lap was clean. Second half, not so much. Oh. That was quicker. That was a very messy second half of the lap. Okay. Lots of time to gain then. Hell of a lot of time to gain. No, I stopped running my live Delta and live splits just because I found that I'd look at it too much in the middle of a lap, and as soon as if I saw like I was in the green, like I was improving, I would just make mistakes. Like, I think about it too much, so it's better off just me riding and having a look when the lap's finished. Pretty quick. Yeah, I'm still kind of just like filtering into whatever line I happen to be near. I haven't decided what line I'm taking until I actually get to the corner. Oh. I see. It's annoying. I'm going to try last year's pile of hard on this year. Are you higher? Have you played this year's? Oh my god. Last year's is like a highway. I feel like all of last year's tracks are like a highway. You can just hop on them and rip around. There's just no bumps anywhere. Yeah, I'm on the Yami 450. Slipping out of quite a few ruts. This lap can still be quicker as long as I get the second half of the lap right. Oh, you... Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh, I had to shut off. I was going to go over it. No. Getting all kinds of weird kicks going over that inside roller. Uh-oh. See, it's fine. You can case whatever you want to case. No overjump crash at all. The OJ mechanic to me, I think, is in a perfect spot. I mean, I'm the one that tested it at the set that gave it the all clear, to be honest with you. At like a quote-unquote like a pro speed level, because there's a couple of different testers that give it a go. But yeah, I spent a good like 20 hours or so like trying to overjump things on like GP tracks and hitting braking bumps as hard as possible. And just trying to see what you can and get away with, like casing supercross triples and stuff. I think it's in like a very, very good spot where it is right now. To me, it's in a place where it's like any lower and yeah, you'd be getting all kinds of like random legs off that I don't think you deserve. But any higher than it is now, to where it's more forgiving, and there'd be like no point in even having it as an option anyway, because you'd just never crash. So I'm happy with it. I haven't actually got to try out the erode yet. I say I've not played the game in tested or on a server since this update dropped. So today's the first time, so I'll get to see how it unfolds during the motos. It's actually really tricky downside on that. I keep, my back wheel doesn't quite make it in, my front wheel does, but back doesn't. I'm not lining it up properly. Definitely easier from the inside, so. Love taking time out of my my qualifying to just mute people. Yeah, I've been good, thank you, Lou. Oh, why's it got to slide out on me just before I got into the rut? No. Oh, messed it up. Might as well try and double to the inside here. Nope. Test on new tyre parameters, not from an OEM basis. There's another bike pack that's being worked on by the moment that I've done a little bit of testing for. But to be honest, I haven't been able to do any testing on it in the last 2 weeks or so, just purely from not playing the game basis. And then not wanting to mess up my OEM muscle memory too much ahead of the season starting. I think I'm just trying to override it now. In these first couple of corners, you really just have to kind of like jump your way through, and I'm trying to go too fast. No idea. Frozen lava, I've never heard that one before. Oh my god. I really don't like... It's going to be the main line, but I really don't like starting off that whole section on the far inside there, on that weird little tabletop. I much prefer the line I was doing, but I'm pretty sure the line I was doing is slower. Hey, how you can't start the reset delay countdown until the bikes like come to a stop fully. Well, if the netcode is worse than it has been, like collisions-wise, I imagine the first turn's going to be a lot more interesting. Ah, what Cleoxy done there was fast. He jumps the whole way around it. How did he... And then you haven't got to triple into the corner, you can just double into it. How did he get over that? And then he jumped around to here, and then went double-double. I don't know, you get the pop on the landing and the finish to get up and over that. We landed here. Ah, I see, and then that makes jumping into this inside like a lot easier than it was. Again, the collision on that shark fin in that corner is also a bit further out than it looks as well. Noted. Probably save you a good half a second, you know, just doing that line instead. Now, can I do it when I need to be able to do it is the question. Oh, it's so much easier than I thought it would be. I'll say that's easier to do than what I was doing. Bumps on that straight are brutal. Because you're still trying to turn, then you're clipping all these braking bumps, or acceleration bumps, sorry. Oh. What a... yeah. I feel like my lap time's still going to be top 35, hopefully, so I'm just going to carry on riding round. Doesn't matter if I improve it or not. The gate selection won't be great, but it is what it is. Probably mess around with some different lines, shouldn't I, as well, just for them opening laps. Trying to pick through people. That second one's not bad. Just don't know. How do you get into it to begin with? That's quite hard to spot, actually, as you're coming down that hill. Hmm. I mean, that felt pretty quick. It just sets you up on the really far left of the downhill, unfortunately. Doable. Very, very doable. Because I hit the low part of the jump face as well. I'm going to get over this clean. $250 boys probably going to have to stretch that jump quite a lot. Oh, what am I doing? I think this should be better. It was better. Started off the lap as normal, and I was like, well, you know what, RC's right in front of me. He's at the top of this session. Let me just see if I can keep up pace-wise, and yeah, there you go, it's better. Yeah, it's a model swap. There's no actual Ducati in the game at the moment. I'm on the Yamaha 450. Probably, yeah, that's probably the second to last lap I think I'm going to run. Wasn't a perfect lap by any means. There's a couple of corners where I didn't really carry very good speed. But I feel like that was quite a repeatable lap. I feel like I could do that for an entire race. It didn't feel crazy. I need to start jumping further over to the right over that roller there. So I keep setting myself up way too far on the left. I want to go into the second rut in the turn. I mean, the third one's not terrible. It's a long way out there. Jamie exploding off the bike. I'm guessing he landed in a braking bump. Can you still do the... Nah. You used to be able to jump on top of that when it was more of a tabletop last year. It's just a double this time. Don't feel terrible though. Don't feel dog shit. 201.3, I still think that you're going to be looking at a high 57, maybe like a low 58 for the top of 450 qualifying. Gas, I always run 9.5 litres of fuel for just any 450 outdoors race. Sometimes if I do sand, I'll actually turn it up a little bit more to like 10. Qualifying's done. Qualifying is finished now, so any lap time, even if this lap time's like a 1 minute flat, ain't gonna matter. Shout out Cleoxy for showing me that little different line there. So much easier than what I was trying to do. Why not use all the ruts? Why not? I also don't think many people are going to be doing this in this corner, but I really like it. I don't think it's much slower at all, and it also sets you up for the inside in the next turn if you want to try and pass somebody. Get the elbows out, a little block pass action. It does make the corner a bit tighter. Unfortunately, I'd need to try and sort out that, because we can't be doing that in the race. Yeah, it does make that corner there a little bit tighter than it needs to be. I feel like it's an okay trade-off. Not too bad. I think Brad's done a good job of this. He slowed down a lot of the parts that are like super fast in one way or another with like a weird bump here, like an extra lip on a jump there. Seems like there's multiple viable lines in a lot of the turns. Don't really think you can ask for much more than that. Put a lot of invisible barriers around to stop any like unintended lines. Can't start a lap from jumping off the side of the track. To my knowledge, there might be a way of doing it, but we shall see. I feel really slow through the rollers. Surely there's got to be a way of doubling them properly. Yeah, I don't think it's worth slowing down enough to get that in tight inside. Had I taken that outside once yet? Because that felt really fast. Oh, that felt really good. Yeah, even put a soft collision in the middle of the track. Bro expects us... I can't even talk. Bro asbestos. Bro expects us to believe that he's been putting in 24-hour shifts living off of energy drinks and he puts a random soft collision in the middle of the track. Crazy work. Refund right now. Gimme. Well, that's just not the gate that I chose, is it? Yeah, the MX tracks obviously notoriously do not have grates on the start, like GP's does, so the start technique will be different. So it's probably a good thing that I'm doing a little practice start here. I have no idea what's going to happen this weekend at Hangtown, I'll be honest with you. No clue. I mean, Hunter looked undeniable, but then, oh, Georgie Prado looked pretty good as well. Oh, so maybe Jet will be a little bit better, maybe Jet and Deegan will get better starts, which will also mix things up as well. Let's do my best MX Bikes Pro impression. There you go. Cut across the first corner. Uh-oh. Boing! I'm going to crash on that at least once in the two motos, 100%. I don't think it's worth going inside here instead. Maybe it is. That was a delayed crash there. I landed and then I fell off afterwards. Doesn't... It depends what Hangtown layout they're doing. But I feel like Hangtown is a much more balls to the wall track. But you can get away with holding on for dear life a bit more than you could at Parlour. So maybe that will play into Deegan a bit more. No, I don't pay enough attention to stuff like that, Brad. But if that is the case, then W. Very, very proud of you. Good boy. My lap was a 201 something. Don't know exactly what. What have I been added for? Let's have a look. Oh, this might be the hitting the soft collision. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, good. It's not just me. And yeah, starting to hit it. Oh, Shep looks like he's hit it as well. Awful camera work. Awful camera work out of Shep. Ryan is like absolutely do not give a fuck attitude, and I love it. I'm here for it. Oh god, I'm tired already. Done a little bit of manual labour, got a little bit of fresh air, and my eyes are falling asleep. I'm ready for bed. Close that. Don't need that. What the fuck is that? Yeah, that's no good. Right. What do you reckon? What do you reckon qualifying position wise then? So I was top of that group, but there's like 7 groups, so it really isn't a good indicator, and there wasn't many fast people in there at all. I'd like to... If I'm not top 20, that is concerning. Times aren't up. Times aren't up yet. Thank you very much, Godus. Hear me out, boys. So do you... So I said to BP I wouldn't mind just doing a full replica. Now, this you should have seen the absolute dog shit monstrosity that he made prior to this. But I like this. This is nice. I'm a fan of this for the Ducati. Then I also have just a straight up replica skins as well, which I'm going blind. Here we are. So it could be like a bit of Ferrandis action. I wouldn't mind just doing a straight up replica. But they both look nice anyway. But this is good. Where's the... Oh no, I never installed it into my game. Yeah, he made one that was just absolutely outrageously bad. And I said to him, I was like, Ben, I'm not running that. That is horrific. if I'm if I'm top 20, you're 200. Well, the sad thing is, people in this game are much better running fast laps than they are at racing. So you saw it countless times in GPs where I would qualify 15th and then end up with on the podium. And I don't understand how people gain more time. Like, I've played Darwin like a little bit after the race as well, and I still can't even get within like 3 seconds of the top qualifying time on a lap that I feel like is insane when I'm dedicating myself to trying a hot lap. So I just accept that I'm never going to be up there for qualifying times, but if my race is good, then W. The only annoying thing is you need to have a somewhat decent lap to be inside the top 40 to even do the race, or top 35 to even do the race in the first place. The boots aren't big, I'm just small. No, a lot of boot models in this game are pretty damn big. You should see how big or how high up the Fox boots go. Not Fox, the Nike boots go. Look how high up the Nike boots go up. Actually, that's exactly the same place. I used to draw a line. It's exactly the same, isn't it? That's the same height. roughly the same height. What boots was I just running? Please. No. God damn it, I didn't, why is it, does it always reset the paint of the boot when you do that? All my mix and match boots back on. Okay, it's not those ones. These ones. Excuse me. Oh my god, my eyes. Tell me you got a couple of colorways without telling me you got a couple of colorways. I'm pretty sure it's these ones. Can't be. Hello, Cam. Yes, I have seen that Lawrence's are not doing nations. And whilst it's obviously disappointing, because it just means America's going to get a freebie. I mean, actually, it's in France, and France have a decent team. We'll see. I get it. Like, these boys do so much racing. Like, I can't hate on them wanting to have, like, a tiny bit of time off. I had a low 201 Cam. So I called it after I'd done like one half decent lap at the start of quali. I said, I reckon you're going to be like a high 57 or a low 58. So we'll see if my guess is correct. I got 7th. Did I really? Ah, look, I was correct. Hang on, is that everybody? Have they put all the groups in there? Who the fuck is Jay Taylor? Ah, it's from the USA. So is that one of the NA riders doing EU this season? Okay, we've got some more comp coming along. I'll move this onto this screen so you guys can see it. Here we go. So there you go, low 58. Pretty much exactly like I said. High 57, low 58 for Cam. 1.3 seconds faster than Neon. He'll probably be about 30th in the race because he doesn't know when to shove the throttle. No idea who Jay Taylor is. That's a new one for me. We'll see. Boy in front, Tyler in front. Callum with a good qualifying time as well. But Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain. Go, boys, we're stacked in the 450 class for the UK. Jeez. Got the Jan. You know what? Seventh is not bad. 7th is pretty decent. I don't understand how. So, like, Miggle Piggle here, he's very close to me in terms of, like, fast lap. I always seem to lap him in the race. The cutoff was a 2:04.7. Track's pretty good. Track is very enjoyable. Seems like there's multiple different lines. Force you to slow down in some places. Good stuff. Typical road values, usually like 0.05, something around that region. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that, considering I would have been happy with like a top 15. I gained my very nonchalant lap at the end. I wouldn't have gained that many positions. I think I only gained 2 spots from the lap at the end. But it definitely felt doable. Like it felt like I could run that lap time again. Motos should be within like 15 minutes maximum. Ah, hang on. Actually, no. I was about to like try and get myself involved in drama again because there's people like suspicious of others, like there's blank accounts qualifying like second and things like that. Not my place. Not my place. I'm gonna stay within. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm just gonna do my stream. I'm not getting involved in drama anymore. No, I don't. I don't think they'll stagger the motos. They wasn't doing it in GPs at all. The good thing about Ryan's hosting is he's so just like sick of MX bikes in general that he just wants the night to be done as quickly as possible anyway. So it makes the night go really quick for us, which I'm a fan of. I don't feel like it takes long to start the races. You got to compile all of them different qualifying results together, get them uploaded onto the website, let the website do its thing, generate the servers, get the servers up, get everyone to get in and synced into the servers and ready to go. Yeah, 0.05 is the road value that we're rocking. I should probably go to this, shouldn't I? Because this is what I switched to halfway through quali and it seemed to help me out. Yeah, third gear start, I reckon. Yeah, I'm going to go to the little streamer's room one last time before we go. We'll go from there. Right. Yeah, Reaper's not on the MTG team anymore, from my knowledge. Hear me out. Staggering Moto 2 is the stupidest idea that has ever been decided in the scheduling of this game. Because you still don't get to live stream all of the races, because you're still going to be choosing which Moto 1 you want to watch. It's not staggered for 250s, because they do their Moto 1 and then they go straight to Moto 2. So the only people that actually get to sit here doing nothing for 35, 40 minutes is 450s. So it's staggered for us. It's not staggered for 250s, is pretty much how it breaks down. And the commentator still doesn't get to watch both motos of both classes anyway, so it's like, it's not even like best of both worlds, it's worst of both worlds. Oh, I need to choose a gate, don't I? Should we get an over-under? Or should we get a 1 in chat if we think anybody's going to cut turn 1? Because every year on Parlour, somebody goes up the inside of these just to miss out on the first turn drama. I wonder how many people are going to do it. Actually, no, I don't just wonder how many people are going to do it. I wonder if people are going to do it and if they're actually going to get penalties for it, get penalised for cheating. Commentary will be on Twitch. It will be on Talon's account. If you just go to the MX Bikes category, it'll be most likely be the one with the most... Where's Braden doing EU now? So Braden usually does an A, doesn't he? Oh, great. More hyping individuals. They just want the Moto Academy boys to have all of the podium spots taken up, that's what it is. More people on track, the more good positions they can get. What if I go like far inside gate and I go as fast as I can and I just like slam on the brakes and try and sit here and stop anybody doing it? And then I go. It's like certified hall monitor vibes. No idea what the new patch is actually like in a racing scenario yet. I have yet to do one. So this is my first race on the new patch. First time experiencing the newer road. Not first time experiencing the crashes from over jumping stuff, but I think that's fine, to be honest. Rex is doing NA. Would people like me to turn on the controller overlay? Hadn't even thought of it. Some people probably find it useful. There you go. So you can't trust MXB players with anything, Brad. Gotta layer them bales up. There is a low line or a way to gain some kind of time. Somebody will be doing it. Well, I wish Rax would have fucked off to NA for GPs, because then I would have had like one moto win at Tuition Tour, wouldn't I? On the TM as well. That would have been... Well, I would have been very, very happy with it. Found the invisible collision. I'm on a Yamaha 450, it's just got a Ducati model swap on it. And the thing that I hate about the way models and stuff work on this game is because I've got it on the Yamaha, that means everybody else on my screen that is on the Yamaha is also on the Ducati. Whereas I would like to be on the Ducati on my screen, and then everybody else on my screen be on the Yamaha still. Bonk. It's only a 3-second reset delay, it's not too bad. Rex is doing the NA series instead of the EU series. My fast lap was a 201.3. Which was good enough for 7th place in qualifying. So, can't be unhappy with that. Still qualified better than I usually do. Got a wild hack on returned that I just saw there. I realised an hour ago I missed a super chat from Kando18. It wasn't a very nice message, to be honest, so I don't mind that I missed it, but I'm annoyed that I didn't catch it because I turned the YouTube notifications off in my ears when the 10 gifted subs came through. So I apologise for that, Kando, if you're still here. Thank you, and also you're a horrible person for what you said. Yeah, overjump crashing's on. I can show that to you right now. I should crash here. There you go. Highest ranking COD was only Plat 3. This is the EU race, yes. The American series is in 4 hours from now, I believe. What are we waiting on? Let's have a look. Hopefully they're not staggering the first motos as well. We're all in. We got 35 and we're synced. So not only have I never heard of him, he qualified third, and he has 0 MMR, which means it's a newer MX Bikes account. Told you, not my job. Not my job to point fingers or be suspicious of people. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. I wouldn't say... No, I wouldn't say 7th is fast. Especially when you look at the people that are inside that top 35 as well. It's not like a super stacked series. Yes, I am up. Well, I don't know how much of Season 4 has actually aired. Because we're watching it, but we get a new episode like every Thursday, so we're up to date on the ones... Actually, no, we haven't watched this most recent one. So if we're up to date, I don't know, or if it's just the streaming service we use might not be up to date, I'm not sure. But from what we can watch... Yeah. Yeah, the OJ crash is on. Yeah, I'm not sure what the delay is right now. I think there may or may not be stuff going on behind the scenes. Like admin side. Looks like there's a couple of suspicious accounts across the different classes today, so they're just doing some background checks, seeing if anything looks hella sus before they let them rip and roll. Because if you, like, let's say that somebody cheating qualified top 35, it's nicer if they can get rid of that person before the gate drops and then let whoever qualified 36th get in. Because it's technically a place that was taken away that shouldn't have been. Not really allowed on the track before the race starts. Not really allowed to show off any lines. I mean, whoever this is doesn't care. Again, Rux is munching the track. Bro did not get the memo about not riding the track. Looking whole laps. 250 server down. Oh, okay. I see. Is there more track over here? That's what I say. Bro just got airtime. Yeah, I find it interesting. But, like, cheating's in every game. So you can't be shocked that it happens in this. But it's more so how niche of a game this is, which is why I'm surprised by it. But I mean, Sim went through a similar issue. But the Sim dev seems like he actually done a good job of like trying to prevent it moving forwards once it came to light. Whereas it doesn't really seem like much has been done on the MX Bike side of things to stop it from happening. So a lot of time it's just down to the individual series hosts just to try and like catch people and ban them like, as and when it happens. Just kind of pooey. Kind of poo. It adds delays to things like this, but it is what it is. You telling me I can't even do Travis Pastrana backflips anymore? Why did I crash the first one I had done? Okay. Not gonna question it. Not gonna question it. Oh yeah, 250 servers gone. Yeah, sorry for all the delays, gamers. There's not really much I can do about it. I'm just a passenger like you guys. Yeah, if you don't see anybody in the server, then it's gone down. You're better off just leaving. Looks like they're going to restart it. Not much I can do, unfortunately. We just sit here and we have a little yap until the race eventually starts. Let's go back to the pits, so we don't get like a game crash or anything. I mean, shall I... Hang on, let me do some research. I know I said I wasn't going to stick my big old beak into things, but can't help myself. I just want to see who this strange man that I've never seen before who qualified third and has no MMR is. Nope. Okay, starting the race. I'm halfway through trying to be a detective here. What are they playing at? You can tell me if that's suspicious or not. Up to you. Right, race time. Race time. Yeah, I think I got the gate that I chose. We'll see how this goes. Do, 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 do. I don't know how far I need to lean forwards on a dirt start. It's been a while. Let's go to the bar pad. Oh, still got hit up the arse. Off the track I go. I thought I left the brakes off really late there. Had a great jump, but then I know that on my screen it'll show that I'm an extra, like, half a bike length ahead, but it does that for everybody. Oh, nice. I don't think I actually collided with anybody there, but the collisions definitely felt like I did. Yeah, red flag. I heard somebody jump started. Oh. Oh. I feel like these races are more fun for you guys to watch when I have to try and gun back through the field anyway. Oh, Mr. Hack-On. Get the hand up out of respect. Oh, love to see the other Norwegian on the track. Not sure what lines... Oh my god. Not sure what lines everybody's taken. Trying to be patient. That wasn't patient. It just came to a stop. Oh, old man Dizzle, let's go. Is he on the Fantic? Oh my goodness, what's going on? Please don't hit me. Oh my... I thought we landed on it. I thought we landed. Cam starting the race out on the lead. What is just... Oh, I'm in a bad place here. They're not going to see me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, these collisions are arse. I'm just thrown out there now. These collisions are horrific. I'm barely getting breathed on by people and I'm getting absolutely flung. Why is my overlay that big? Thank you for the follow, Tracy. I have no idea why it's that big. Are you witnessing what I'm witnessing? Like, people are just morphing in and out of each other. WMX Bikes update. Right. Let's try and work our way forwards a little bit. I thought I made a good amount of passes up on that first lap, but yeah, those couple of crashes there said otherwise. Way back down to 27th. Can probably get up to like a top 10 still. So while January... Oh, never mind, I'm in 16th. What happened? Did not update. But while January... Yeah, you can tell that the netcode is worse than before the update. Troy is just like... He's just floating a bit more than usual. Oh, my goodness. Could also be more fuel in the bike, making it feel like the suspension's not working. That might get better over the course of the race. Ah. Getting the blue flag. I should hope I'm not getting lapped already. What's the damage, like 40 seconds? Find out when we go across the line. $33. That's pretty much bang on. Oh, for fuck's sake. And now I'm going to be stuck inside on this bike. Oh, God. Can't do anything to avoid that, unfortunately. I got sniped by Axel's bike. Just happens. Pretty sure Axel's South African, if I'm correct, so big old ping difference there. But you can tell from the way that the collisions are going, like, it's just weird. It's definitely not right. Lady Luck's going against me at the moment, though. A couple of really unfortunate situations. It's still a long race. We're only 5 minutes deep. It would be nice if I got a little bit luckier with the direction that the bikes are bouncing. frames aren't very good in a couple of sections of the track. Has old Miggle been putting in the work in the off-season between GPs and now? He's going much faster than he was. You love to see the progression. Oh, we're back to the jam. Oh my god. Is anybody old enough to remember when you'd play MX's first ATV Reflex online and people would teleport over the back of berms and knock all the barrels on the track? That's pretty much what this is feeling like. It's the most outrageous cross jump from Dizzle I've ever witnessed in my existence. How am I already up into like P8? I was down so bad at the start. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. I was waiting for some overjump crash cheese right there. I always seem to have good battles with Troy. Like, he's really good at taking a different line, like not forcing it and taking you both down. Oh, I'm dead. How's that happened? Oh, stuck on the berm. Yeah, we'll lose a bunch of positions, why not? There was definitely multiple lines to take just based on that lap with Troy. I feel like we took a different line to each other in pretty much every turn. Not sure why Miles is letting me go. Appreciate it nonetheless. The wonky uphill physics whilst trying to pass someone are just so scary. Oh god, twist the grip, please. Oh my fuck, what's wrong with people? Literally checked up there so hard because I had a feeling something shit like that was going to happen. Like, you haven't got to scrub the piss out of every jump next to somebody else. Like, thank God one of us has a brain. Very high chance I get lapped in this race of how this one's going. I'm already 50 seconds down. Fizzle's desk must be sitting a couple of inches taller than it usually does right now. Bro's got to be bricked up at this result he's doing. But he's also been doing some outrageous cross jumps that I've witnessed so far. I mean, I'll try one of these inside ruts. Yeah, that one was okay. You just have to make sure you're going a bit slower into it. Oh. Callum got to be punching the air that Cam exists right now. Bro would be in the lead. Oh god. That was not the intended line. The road's starting to come in already. Still getting the blue flag. There's no reason why I can't still make it up inside the top 5 here. She almost went on me. Front end was still turned whilst I hit one of them bumps. Gained over a second and a half on the two in front of me in this last lap. Nope, gonna check up there. Got the rhythm wrong. Rather check up and lose time than try and send it in crash. Guess I'm going inside. Just getting a little bit out of a flow in a couple of the corners. Okay. I thought I was about to get her legs off there as well. Ah, what am I doing? Notice as soon as I try and like push and turn it on a little bit to try and catch up, make a silly mistake. Fifth is more than doable here. I mean, I've still got 11 minutes plus 2 laps to go. I just need to stop making stupid mistakes. Starting now. Wait, what? How the fuck? Please don't tell me I hit the one timing gate on the whole track that gives you 5 seconds of cuts instead of 1. And this timing just went boof for a second. It said I was like 16 seconds down to Boy, and he was only just in front of me a second ago. That's annoying if I've got outrageous cuts because of where I crashed. There's actually a P4 on the table here. Maybe a P5 if the people in front have a couple of crashes. P3, sorry, if they have a couple of crashes. It's only 20 seconds to a podium. I was 50 seconds behind the lead at one point, and now it's 32. What's going on? Getting into lappers now. W Oma. I was nowhere fucking near it. Like, what? That is ridiculous. I was nowhere near the collision of that. Fuck. I had a chance for a podium there. Right, one lap left to go. I mean, you'll take a fall, won't you, after the start that we had, 100%. I feel very racy. Like, I feel good pace-wise. Like, really, really good. We can get a good start as well. I think we can challenge for a potential motor win this year if they was all going like this. Cam's got mistakes in him by the looks of it. Well, he was almost up at 50 seconds lead at one point, but he's crashed a couple of times. Yeah, it's just like you've got to be extra careful. Extra careful at the moment, because the collisions are just... I don't know what the collisions are doing. That was P3, but that's not an 11-second gap. See what Cuts are saying at the end. I don't expect to end up third on timing. Depends if Jonesy's going to be a good boy for me. Love that. We end up say thank you, so hopefully he does it again in the future. We will 100% take a podium in Moto 1 after that start. That is not bad at all. And GG's to Troy as well, because Troy was down there with me. That was good. Yeah, we'll take a third. Tyler rage quit. So that's why I didn't see Tyler. 1, 2, 3, 5 people rage quit. Meeks might just be chilling off the side of the track somewhere. I mean, with Rex leaving, whilst I don't think I can beat Cam on a weekly basis, I might be able to sneak a moto win here or there if I can get out of the gate as well. That was good. That was really, really good. That was good stuff. Second fastest lap, literally a second and a half off a Cam, so it is what it is. How was we doing when I locked in? Because I was locked in for a good amount of time. I think it was, so here, this 203 down to the 203 here. And then that rage bait, I'm sorry, but I need to go back and watch it again. I was nowhere near this, and I got sent over the bars. Nowhere near it at all. It was outrageous. Yeah, I call you by a little bit, Cam. I was in 27th at one point, and then across the line, I think it was I think it was like lap 3 across the line, and I was 50 seconds down. But to be fair, you probably feel the same way as I do right now. Very easy track to crash on. Like, if you charge just a tiny bit too hard into one of the corners and the suspension fully compresses on one of these braking bumps, you kind of like pogo and passenger your way into the corner. You just have to hope that you land on your wheels. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do for the next hour until we race again. I can't say it enough times. I really do think that this half staggered stuff is awful, because it just affects us. I'm trying to sweeten Ryan up. Just said start 450 in 10 minutes, cough cough. Callum was up there for a while. Callum was second for a bit, and then he dropped back. Got very I think Harrison must have crashed twice in that lap that I overtook him, because it said he was 11 seconds clear, and a legs off is only, well, the reset time is 3 seconds. It's getting a little bit sketchy sending this and landing in this pocket nicely without getting a legs off. So I might start taking like this rut, for example, and then rolling. You don't lose that much time. Like, the outside in this corner is a very, very long way out there. The rut's getting pretty deep, but you can fully crank the bike over. You can hear the collisions every now and then where my foot pegs just hit the ground. But feel very, very comfortable, like jumping my way through here. Like, this all feels really nice and smooth. Found like my braking points and what bumps I can jump and stuff for these lines as well, so it felt nice. So yeah, didn't feel uncomfortable at all. Felt pretty good. Yeah, I didn't feel any like random holes forming from the road, which I guess is good. But I don't know how to explain it. With the crashes that I had in the opening lap or two, like getting together with people, it's like their bikes move really smoothly. It's like the bikes almost morph into you. So the collision's really weird. And I got hit on lap 1 going over this tabletop here, yet nobody landed near me or around me. And usually if I was to hit somebody in the air and crash because of it, usually as I'm plummeting to my death, I would see another bike there with me, but I didn't see anybody. So I don't know. I know that RC was to the left of me, and he's from Oceania, so he's got quite high ping. I don't know if I just fell victim to the high ping or what. But yeah, the collisions definitely aren't right, both from a other player perspective and shark fin perspective. Very strange. Tyler's game crashed. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Rax, I tried the MX Bon. Oh, actually, you said V2. That's not the one I've got, is it? Oh, no, it is. I tried MX Bon 25 for qualifying, and I just don't think I ride as fast as you guys, so it's like a little bit too stiff for me. Like the Rax X wash feels a bit more plush and smooth, so I was riding that instead. But I'm hoping that Ryan sees the light and doesn't do the half staggered, because I don't know who it's appealing to. I can understand doing it full staggered for the commentary side of things, so you can see every race. But if both of the first motos go at the same time anyway, then they don't get to see every race regardless. So it's just the 250 boys have a normal night where they have a back-to-back race or back-to-back motos, but we have race 1 and then we have to wait 40 minutes and then do our race 2. It just seems strange. Very, very strange. So usually I come out of these if everyone remembers like the first round of GPs, so Switzerland, Frauenfeld. Usually I come out of round 1s like really miserable and just being like, oh, I'm gonna have a shit year. And whilst, yeah, the first 2 laps were absolutely abysmal, to come back and still finish 3rd, and obviously Troy came back from pretty much dead last and got 2nd. I don't understand why the field doesn't feel as deep. Hang on, did I see... There is no Jake and Aiden. Why are people disconnecting? Because they are sweaty bastards, and they probably go and load up the track in testing so they can go and grind it some more before Moto 2 starts. Yeah, so you know Jake and Aiden. We do have Boy and Davey in here. Just feel like we're missing people. It's a pro-organised race, Blinker Fluid. It's not an open lobby. So it's not joinable. They're on holiday. Oh. I thought they was just doing, like, NA or something. Maybe doing something different. I mean, to be fair, if we've got 40 minutes to kill... Because I'm just having a look now. I'm just waiting, just in case maybe they decide to not stagger it. If you've got 40 minutes of time to waste, it's really, really easy for your fingers to get cold in between races, and then your opening couple of laps are bad. I also had 2 litres worth of fuel left at the end of that race, so I should probably just take 1 out, just in case we cross the line at a weird point. Thank you very much, Corrupts. But I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good. I do have news. Apparently the Jay Taylor guy that qualified in 3rd, that has the blank Steam account and had no MMR in game, has been GUID banned. I have a feeling that it may have rhymed with Wan Diet, his name. Apparently that's the 6th account that's been banned for that person. And he's the only person I can think of. So you got to respect the commitment to keep coming back every single time. Should probably, like, just not go as fast. Like, if you used to qualify around 20th to 30th, I don't think anybody would notice, and then just go and have a good race. Qualifying for this, you sign up beforehand, and then for qualifying, it's all split off into different qualifying groups. They're not split up by skill or anything, it's just random. And then you get 30 minutes to run your best lap possible. Excuse me? Why did I crash there? And it's the top 35 get to do the 2 pro main races, and then 36th to 70th get to do pro-am. Yeah, the overjump physics are on. Every single time that I overjumped this jump here to my left, this little double, I thought I was going to crash. And every time I slightly overjumped this one here, I thought I was going to crash. Because of the way you're coming out of the corner in the jump face, it's hard to get off the back of the bike and land real heavy. So I was having a couple of times where I was landing like here and like both wheels, and I was just waiting for my legs to explode off the bike, but luckily it didn't happen. I finished 3rd in Moto 1 Honda. Don't know fully... should we... Actually, we've got time to kill. Let me go and have a little rewatch of that opening lap to see what the worst position I was in was. I have no idea what to do about the start, because I got a really, really, really good jump, and I still got hit up the arse, and I thought I left the brakes off, like, really late. So, no idea what I need to do out the gate. No idea at all. There'll be no audio on this. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I think it's good. Just makes you have to be really, really careful. And the game needed something to slow us down more. So here's my logic is, on my screen, I'm at least half a bike length in front of everybody. But on their screens, they are also half a bike length in front of everybody. So you can't take it on face value. It's just how the game is at this point. But I left the brakes off really. I mean, I did move over quite hard left there, didn't I? But then I think if I just keep going this way, I'm not going to stop in time. You kind of got to turn and brake at the same time. But yeah, I just got rear-ended. That's why you see the back end slide out really quickly. There's nothing I could do. You're just just a passenger at that point when you get hit from behind. And then obviously the guy to my right there got cucked by me because I got cucked on the inside. So then we get through here fine, and I've got no idea what happened to me over this next tabletop. Oh, I came across to the left. Ah. Who's that? Who crashed with me? I can see a shadow of somebody, like, with me as I'm hitting the ground here underneath my face cam, but there's nobody there when I actually hit the ground. I mean, there's a bike. Maybe it was RC. Maybe it was RC, so the ping difference there has just made me come off worse, but I swerved left heavy there. By mistake, so I mean, I guess it's my own fault, it's deserved. So what position did I get going again here? So 22nd, oh, never mind, you can't trust that. There's Troy. Then I just get going here. And I don't know if there's anyone behind me here. 29th, oh, there's one person there. 28th. Yeah, about 28th, 29th I got up and going again. And I did crash again in a little bit. Troy went down there as well. I wonder what Tyler's game crashed on. Because I felt like I was doing a pretty good job of, like, picking my way through people. Hello, Chunky. Like, jumping down this hill, I'm like, okay, right, people are going to be going to the inside, so let me try and go around the outside of it all. Got very lucky that bike didn't hit me. And I can't remember what caused me to crash again. That's Rux going down. That guy got stopped there. Oh no, I went down by myself. I went over the handlebars, didn't I, before the finish straight? So, you know, I can't really be unhappy with that start and the opening laps. Like, the mistakes were on me. I can be upset by hitting the collisions that aren't actually there. That was ridiculous. Bro just exploded. Like, what's the ping difference there to cause such a violent reaction from that? I mean, Panda's got high ping. So it looks like Chromesy's seen these two, and now he's trying to cut down further left. Not staggered. I should be able to hear the game when I'm tabbed out, shouldn't I? I hope. Yeah, he's just tried turning harsh left here and just caught his handlebars. That's made his bike explode. Yeah, track's good. Track's really, really good. I had a full lap battling with Troy. How did I go over the handlebars there? That seems like such a weird one. Because that doesn't look like that big of a bump for me to just get kicked straight over the handlebars. I'm not braking. No idea. No idea at all. Very strange. Oh, W Talon, I'm glad that he listened to you. But I do really need a poo. And I guarantee you I haven't got enough time. Got like 6 minutes. Usually they do it as like just a 10-minute break in between. I'm still scared to go. We are starting this Moto 2 with 6 less people than Moto 1, by the way. I don't understand why people sign up for these races if they don't just want to... I can understand rage quitting Moto 2 if you're over it. But if you leave Moto 1, like, surely you come back for the second race and just chalk it completely. Oh, it's not just today. The last 2 days I've had... Well, without getting too graphic, the last 2 days my stomach has not been great. And I'm not sure what's caused it. So that is why there's been somewhat frequent trips to the bathroom. To describe the consistency of it today, if you was to take a tube of toothpaste and dilute it at 50% with water, that's probably what we're looking like. Because it's not full radiator water. There's some texture to it. People have given the Suzuki a chance. There's just better bikes, so people use better bikes. No, it's probably just something that I ate. Because I've been living the same lifestyle for a very long time now, so I don't think it's just going to change randomly. No, I finished third in Moto 1. Harrison hit the choke on the last lap, thankfully. What a nice guy. Running, I actually started again on Wednesday. And it actually wasn't bad Wednesday at all. Felt decent. But then Thursday, I had the same issue as what I've got right that Thursday night. Well, actually, so last night, I must have been sat on that toilet for like 2 hours. It was not good. So there was no running done yesterday. Probably none today. Most likely late tomorrow. I'll probably go to the gym and run on the treadmill for a bit. And then Sunday I'm riding again. So that's pretty much as good as running, isn't it? Thank you very much, Dirt. I just want to get a somewhat clean start, but I don't really know what I can do about it. If I leave the brakes off super late and I still get hit from behind, I'm not sure what the best case scenario is. Yeah, I'm tempted to check up and go up the inside. The issue I've got is I've got like 7 people to my left. So that's 7 people that also have the potential to just check up and go inside. And if I go tight inside in turn 1, I'm pretty much forced to go outside in turn 2. And I'm not sure how much longer I want to be trying to rail this and... I mean, that's kind of... I'm not sure how much longer I want to be railing this and trying to step on over this. It's because the collisions are going to bite me in the arse at some point, I think. It's not too bad. Like, it's not awful. I mean, that's the alternative. Hmm. Not sure what we're still waiting on. It feels like it's a staggered race. We've been waiting 15 minutes since the first one ended. Have I single-handedly delivered Ducati's best position in America? Oh, come on, Ryan. Let's get her going. I'm pretty sure it's delayed because he waits for to start on both at the same time. It looks like people in the 250 servers is having issues. Somebody left and rejoined the 250 server on a different bike, so now that's bugged. That's probably what we're waiting on. Hmm. There we go. And we got a jump start. So this will be a good practice run. Free gate to my right? Question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 people to my left. Okay. How are we still jump starting gamers? What's going on? We've been at this a long time now. Like if you, it looks like if you pull back too hard and the bike rotates around too fast, that is also causing you to crash. There you go. Point proven. So you can have too many forces that way. Don't know if I like that. Right, we go again. Who the fuck? Who? I actually get baffled by some people. Who fucking took the hard left? I don't want to hear shit about cutting the track, by the way. I got bumped over there. Oh, fucking love getting whipped into. Is that Cleoxy by any chance? Imagine my shock. You know, we just kind of know that people are brain dead. Like, you just expect it. I'm going to run you off the track now. He wasn't even there. Oh, I'm going to get legs off. Oh! Let's get a move on, Axel. Go, go, go. Axel scares me. That's who I got into in the first race. Oh my god. Twist the fucking grip! And don't cross jump the shit. Oh, what is wrong with people? I can't believe what's like. Just fucking twist the throttle. How are we so slow? It's stressing me out. I've hit the... okay. That collision is arse as well. I need to stay far away from the left side of the track there. I didn't expect to gain as much time as I did there on the inside. I'm going to use that for the whole rest of the race. I'm a big fan of it. Oh, I like that line from Mr. Cameron Box. Cheeky little double. Probably thinks he's Jet, for real, for real. May as well just follow Cam, see what he's doing. It's my own fault on Danny, by the way. Like, I know I'm saying shit about twisting the grip, but... like, I'm the one that rode into the back of him. It's just nice having a moan in the moment. So I know people will, oh god, now I've got to deal with right trigger neon on my booty cheeks. Wish me luck. I was going down there. Holy, that was close. Wow, the fastest man in South Africa munching the course. Don't like this, because now I can't do my line again in this next corner. Oh, we're going to meet in the middle. Oh, fuck it hell. Don't jump on my head. We have a very high chance of second overall right now. Very, very high chance. Oh yeah. I don't think that was intentional by Tyler. Oh, looks like Cam found the invisible collision. Still getting the occasional, like, really bad FPS stutters. It's not consistently bad around the whole track, there's just one or two parts of it where it drops down. Maybe it's loading in like a bunch of riders as I'm facing a certain direction. It was going to happen. I've been making so many mistakes. Getting too sketchy. It's nice to lead some laps though. Very nice to lead some laps. Track's going away quite a lot. It's probably hard to see where the road's so dark, but it is getting techie. Okay. So apparently the erode is not fixed in the slightest. You still get random holes that pop you up and over the bike. Nice. Don't understand how to predict something like that before it happens. Oh, for fuck's sake. Went into a front flip, why not? I don't know how to predict that issue of the bike pinging over the rut there before it happens, because I've been going through that rut fine, and everybody else is going through that rut fine, and then suddenly one lap it just yeets me over the handlebars. Like, I don't know what to do. Gone from having a nice possible second to now chilling back here in P4 with the potential of losing a nice second overall. Actually, I think I've still got a second overall. If Neon gets second, then maybe not. But if he stays in third, then should have second overall. Obviously, you don't deserve to win this race by any means, because I made far too many mistakes. But now I'm in a little bit of no man's land back here. I've got 34 seconds to the next person behind me. If Neon could just crash again from trying to go too fast, that'd be great. Just let me have a third. There's a yellow, I'm pretty sure that's Tyler, but he should be up and going again. Actually, I was okay that time, so I'm not sure what the difference is. So yeah, Neon is going to get second. Fuck. Actually, no, that was Neon. Where's Neon gone? I didn't see him crash. But I'm ahead of him by 5 seconds now. Now 2 seconds. Apparently he's gained 3 seconds on me in the last sector. I'm losing my mind. Oh my goodness. Unless that's Neon in front of me there and he's got a lot of cuts. Because whoever's in front of me is going pretty fast. It's before. I thought it was just alongside it, but the collision's before you even get to it. I'm kind of tiptoeing my way around the track now. It's really, really difficult. But I'm pleased with how the track's ridden and how it's eroded and how there's been multiple lines. I've had multiple occasions battling with somebody where you can take the next line over and it still end up being pretty equal to each other. That was not a 3-second crash. Well, it didn't feel like it. Broke up so quickly. I mean, it must have been. If he'd done the hard reset, geez, it would have faced him in the right direction. Should be one lap left, I think, when we go across the line. Either 1 or 2. Yeah, 1 lap left. Right, Neon's got like 6 seconds of cuts on me, so should probably just let him pass and then try and stay close. Otherwise I fear he might try and make an aggressive pass and take me down. Didn't even mean to go over them rocks there, I just fucking messed up the inside. Yeah, actually, it might be like 5 seconds, not 6. Actually, it might only be 4. I'm not sure, but I'll try and stay as close as I can to it. As long as Dominic's going to be a nice lapper, we shall see. W Dominic. Oh, Cam's only just in front of us now as well. Neon's right on Cam's cheeks. So he's given Tyler the lead. He must have crashed like 3 times in this last lap. Should be enough to get me 3rd after cuts. Yeah. Oh, it's only 1.2 off of Cam. Cam had cuts as well. Oh, you know what? This is going to be a really weird championship. This literally feels like 2024, where it's going to be me, Cam and Tyler each week. That's so strange. Thank you very much, Azzy. I appreciate that.
GG.
I definitely played a lot worse in that second one. So hopefully with a bit more practice I can make less mistakes into a Moto 2. But you know, for a first two races on this newer road system, first round of the year, we are more than happy to take a 3-3 for second overall. Very, very, very chill with that. I don't mind that in the slightest. But yeah, can you see what I mean? Like, this is going to be a weird championship because it's us four. Like, Leon's going to be really, really fast some weeks, then he's going to be on the floor out in other weeks. But then there's a 40-second gap back to P5. Alam had a stinky one that time. Troy didn't have as good of a one that time. I think Davey went 4-5, so that might put Davey third overall compared to Troy's 2-7. Tyler had DNF 1. Cam had 1-2. Cam's going to be annoyed because I think he must have crashed like 3 times in that last lap to give up that lead that he had. But yeah, not too shabby. I'll happily plod my way around for podiums all season. We don't mind that at all. And it's nice to have some laps led as well. I'm under no illusion that I don't think I'm ever going to be the same speed as like Cam, for example. But if he has a stinky start and I can lead a couple of laps, or if he makes some mistakes, there's a chance. There's a chance we can get a win. But then Tyler exists as well, and Tyler has really, really good races. So it's going to be an interesting season. But as far as parlors go, as far as round ones go, that's probably my best parlor in quite some time. Like, really, really good. I don't know if it's just B-Clay Glaze, but from a racing perspective, that's probably the best parlor we've ever had. If I was to fly around the track real quick, I imagine most corners will have a lot of eroding. So outside, this one's been taken, and this one's been taken. We've then got outside, third rut. Does that have been taken? Maybe not so much. And then this inside I was taking all the time. This one seemed quite inside OP. Outside was okay. Like, I took it a couple of times. It was more of like a lap 1 line for me. This started going away quite a lot. So I just started going here instead and trying to stay low. This was quite outside OP. I don't really know what you can do to stop that. Considering, thank you very much, Ethan, and thank you very much, Relish, as well. Sorry, I had to look at it. I haven't got the audio in my ear right now. Oh, I'm glad I didn't miss them. Appreciate the pair of you. Good stuff. Yeah, this outside's quite OP, but then you need it because you're trying to get a slingshot and as much speed as you can for the roller section. So I think that's always going to be the case. Inside here was very, very strong. This was quite equal, to be honest. Saw people going all the way outside. I went inside for a while, then I shifted to this second rut. Was pretty good. Down the hill. Inside was very strong here. Outside was definitely usable though. What did I just get like an unlucky tyre collision off one point list? Maybe I just stayed too high up on it and I hit one of these triangulated bits. But you notice how I think on like last beta, I think like the hole that forms here in the G out spot would have been deeper than it is now. Thank you very much, Washed. Good luck in NA as well later today. If you're doing it, that is. Good luck. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, you still got the red plate by a long way, Cam. You got lots and lots of points on us. It's all good. Whilst obviously 1-1 would have been nicer for you. Can't be unhappy still having the win overall. This was quite OP here on this second rut. And then I was going in this one, but it started going away quite a lot. It's hard to see where it's like in the shadows here and dark, but it's very triangulated. So then I just started following Cam and Tyler's line around the outside. This was quite outside OP. Think it's probably always going to be that way unless you take a little bit of erode or a little bit of pre-made braking bumps away from the inside and put more of them out here on the left, just to incentivize you to take the inside a bit more. It's also hard to get all the speed you need to get up and over this triple as well. This was very OP inside. Again, it might just be the fact that it's really rough going into the outside here. It's one of the things that's quite hard to balance. You never really know how it's going to ride overall. This was pretty strong. This started going away quite a lot towards the end. Weird like a ridge that formed at the top of this jump. Oh, there you go. Server's gone down. I can't fly around anymore. But overall, I have no complaints about that day of racing. Like, that was really, really good stuff. Had multiple battles there where I could take different lines to people and not like lose much time at all. The road definitely felt like it was better than we've had previously. Like, there wasn't any random holes that formed. From a track building perspective as well, put a bunch of like invisible barriers to stop any like outrageous undoable lines, so that's really, really good. Stop people from starting qualifying laps off the side of the track, so that's great as well. Yeah, I think the only negatives I can take away from today is that I'm making too many mistakes on my own, because I don't really think, especially in that second race, I don't really think that I crashed because of anybody else at any point. Just my own mistakes. The road doesn't cause you to crash if you go too fast into corners, so it just makes the corner harder. So I suppose it's no different than if there's no road and you hit a corner too fast and crash. It just makes it more difficult than it was. But no, I've really enjoyed that. And I don't say that very often. As you know, I'm usually quite a grumpy old man when it comes to the racing these days. But that was good. Fun battle with Tyler in that second race. Fun battle with Troy in the first race. I don't think any of Tyler's moves were intentional, because I don't know what settings he plays with, but I noticed that when Cam was sat on my arse for like a lap, I couldn't really hear him. So there was every chance I was moving over on Cam. So I don't think Tyler expected me to be where I was, because I did kind of cut across that left-hander quite a lot, because I thought he was going one rut further over with how he entered the corner. So I don't think him swerving over to the left there was like malicious in any way. It was just kind of like took me back for a second. I was like, oh, okay. But it's like if I wanted to, I had one or two situations where I could have run him off the track or been aggressive, but there's no need to. I don't think Tyler's like that. For a last corner pass, he'll send you to the cleaners, but mid-race like that, I don't think he'll do anything like intentionally bad. So nothing good, or nothing bad, sorry. The good stuff. Thank you, everybody. Shall I have a quick look, see what the numbers were like today? See what we peaked at during them races? Usually quite good at round one. That is not bad at all. 780 concurrent viewers at one point. I think that was Moto 1, by the looks of it. Probably a lot of the people competing in NA, just seeing what the track's like. And then in Moto 2, 561, by the looks of it. So thank you, everybody, for choosing to spend your Friday night watching this bald old man. Hopefully I did you boys proud. I was very happy. Third, and then second overall. Good stuff. I think it's going to be an enjoyable season. I didn't play the game. When did my video go up? Hang on, let me have a look. I have not played the game since your videos 30th. I've not played the game since the 29th of May. So what's that, a week? Yeah, pretty much bang on a week. And I played for 20 minutes before going live today. So you can't be unhappy with the results there at all. I mean, if I put in a little bit of time in between races, I might even be challenging for first overall. Who knows? Maybe if Cam has a really, really bad day. No idea. Maybe get lucky with some bad lappers. Who knows? Good stuff. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good luck in NA. I don't know whose stream I'm going to lurk in, because I'm pretty sure Chase can't stream tonight because he's on a laptop. I'll find somebody. Anyway, yeah, appreciate you as always, and I will see you next time.